The Golden State Warriors got the steal of the trade deadline by acquiring Jimmy Butler because he's Steph Curry's best chance at winning one last championship.
This is your chance.
You asked for it and we delivered. It's Fan Friday, and you, the fans, chose today's topic for point of view. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let us know who you think is the winner of the NBA trade deadline. I mean, everyone's buzzing about the Lakers getting Luka, but that's more of a win in the long term. And as far as this season goes, I think the Warriors made out like bandits by getting Jimmy Butler at the perfect time. He's been a total revelation for a team that was really trending in the wrong direction with no light at the end of the tunnel. They started the year hot and were 12-3 near the end of November, but a 5-game losing streak brought them back down to earth, and it never got much better from there. That losing streak started on November 23rd, and they didn't win consecutive games again until the first week of January. And by the time the trade deadline, they were an even 25-25 and tied for the 9th seed in the West. But luckily for them, they were able to strike a deal with the Miami Heat the night before the deadline that sent out Andrew Wiggins, a protected first-round pick, and a couple other small assets to get back 6-time All-Star Jimmy Butler. Now, I know the Heat were happy to get anything in return for a guy who didn't want to show up anymore, but that doesn't mean this wasn't a total steal for the Warriors at a time where the franchise needs to make one last title push with Curry and Draymond Green nearing the end of their careers. And it's definitely made a major difference so far. But before we get into that, here are the results of this week's poll question. Thanks to everyone who voted. Look out for another question on Monday. Now back to Golden State's recent improvements. It's only been a few weeks, but the Warriors have already posted a winning streak of over 2 games for the first time since mid-November, which is just wild to me. And all aspects of the team have really been clicking. Since Jimmy's first game with the team on February 8th, the Warriors are top 10 in offensive, defensive, and net rating. Prior to Jimmy, Golden State was 18th in O, 10th in D, and 15th in net. It's been a total team shift, and they've gone from fighting for a play-in spot to competing for the 6th seed or even higher in the West. And just as you probably expect, Jimmy's had nothing but great things to say about his new squad. He told ESPN's Shams Charania that the Warriors are the best organization he's ever played for, and Jay Butt had this to say at his introductory press conference.
For myself, I'm so happy to be playing basketball again, honestly. But for an organization like this one, with some hellified talent that we have, I'm glad that I get the opportunity to get here and help get us to winning and do something special. I think that's why I'm here, and I will do my best to do what everybody wants, and that's to win a championship. I mean it.
Yeah, he definitely means it because he's been totally balling the last few weeks. He's been scoring efficiently, he's getting to the free throw line, and his defense has almost single-handedly won them some games. At this point, this trade is really giving me shades of the Andre Iguodala acquisition back in 2013. That was a major move that led to one of the best dynasties in professional sports history. And I don't think they will recreate that because the core has aged past that point, but that doesn't mean they can't do it one last time. The bookmakers in Vegas think so, as the Warriors championship odds have gone from 30-1 to 19-1, which are the 7th best odds. And if that's not enough, Chef Curry has really appreciated all that Jimmy can do to help him out. Here's what Steph had to say about Butler after a win against Sacramento.
Us controlling the second half had a lot to do with the experience, but also Jimmy's presence. That lineup when I was off the court, I think it was him, Draymond, I think Buddy was out there for a good amount, and QP, I forget who the 5th guy was, but you look at the plus minus, there's a reason that they took advantage of those minutes, because when you have a lead and you're able to control possession, still get stops, that has a lot to do with him and the presence and the confidence that he exudes out there on the floor.
Hey, if you're a Warriors fan, that's all you got to hear. If Steph's happy, you're happy, and when he plays like this, there's not a whole lot to be upset about. And I haven't even mentioned that Jonathan Kuminga will rejoin the team soon, and that could take the team to a whole other level. So all in all, things are looking pretty good in the Bay Area, and that's why Golden State is the winner of the NBA trade deadline. And if the trade does lead to a championship appearance, they might just match up with the Cleveland Cavaliers. For more on how they're better than the Boston Celtics, check out this past episode of Point of View. Enjoy the weekend. We hope to see you again on Monday.